dash, okay. Checking the games just in case I see a Jar Jar Binks London, aka Joe Bauer.
Let's just talk a little bit about this first move chosen by Magnus Carlsen. James, you usually want to control the center, but this is a very different approach where White wants to develop the bishop, place and basically what White is saying is, I don't want some theory, I don't want a long line, I just want a game.
He wants a game. And here, you know what's actually by transposition is going into some Nimzo Larsen territory. I actually have a very strong game where I beat an international master in 18 moves with white side OTP with this opening. I love this opening, it's very fun. You start with knight f3, b3, then bishop b2. But here you can get really aggressive. You get a game, is what you're looking for. You get a position, not theoretical, where like you got this all this theory and then draw. You actually get a game here, and I like this choice from Magnus. With b3, knight f3, bishop g4, we got ourselves a game.
You know, as a beginner, we are always advised to play the center. The first two moves should attack the center, capture some center with your pawns. I mean, I don't see any of that happening. What's happening here?
He's doing it with the pieces. In fact, here in Nimzo is actually a fan of that, where you the hypermodern type of style, where you actually control the center with the pieces and the pawns, but mostly the pieces here. So hypermodern strategy anyway. E3 played. And usually what we want to do is actually grab this bishop here eventually with h3. We will play g4, believe it or not, if the bishop goes back to h5. You get yourselves a real aggressive position.
Now we often see White start slow, White make these moves that might appear passive, but the only idea is to keep maximum pieces and pawns on the board. As you mentioned, the fight in the center by White is more by the pieces than the pawns. And we've got Master Swidler with us. So I'm going to ask him, Master Swidler, Magnus Carlsen going for 1b3, how much of a surprise is this for Lev?
Well, he's known to play this, and also 1b3 has become, part of the conversation very much due to the efforts of, first of all, Adiban, of course, the beast himself, and then the promotional team over at Chessable, who did a very, very good job promoting 1b3 as #b3cowboy, which I think made a lot of people play 1b3 who normally wouldn't have, myself included. But on a more serious note, Magnus has played 5 games in a row with black in this tournament at some point, which is something he's probably never done in his career.
Wow.
And he's planning to enjoy the whites he's getting now. Very clearly, this is the beginning of him having fun with the white pieces. It's a playable line. There's nothing particularly wrong with playing 1b3. The only downside of it becoming, part of the zeitgeist is that people have actually started looking seriously at what to do with black against it. Whereas in years gone by,
With the smiles there.
And Magnus smiling through the pain. He does lose that game to Levon Aronian, and maybe we could just see the very end of it. what happened there, because it was in fact the idea that we were talking about with the knight joining the attack. This is a huge result for the Triveni Continental Kings of the Icon mode, and there we have a very proud Levon Aronian.
Wow.
He's walking out, he's got reasons to be pleased right now.
Of course, he just beat Magnus
I
Carlsen.
think something very strange happened there because, you know, the best guess I have is that Magnus sort of pre-moved capturing on d5 because